about to get way more interesting. The most interesting part about it is that they're skipping a year. I think I'll give you my thoughts on it in a moment as to why I believe this is happening. First, let's go ahead and collect our berries. I'm surprised I still haven't battled the joggers yet. And while I do have the, a lot of interesting things have come out this week. There's, of course, the new Willy Wonka movie, and the big thing is, the next part of the 7 remake has also released. And I know what you're thinking, well, why aren't you streaming that? Well, for one thing, Square doesn't seem to like streaming games anymore. And 2, because copyright is a thing. And then 2, because what I like to do with these VODs is I record and then I edit them down and then upload them to YouTube. Granted, yes, I have not done much with YouTube. Expect some videos up after this stream of the next game. I've just been very busy the last few weeks. I'm getting somewhat worked to the bone these days, and my, like I said, last week, well, 2 weeks ago now, I, was doing some, was going to do some remodeling of my office space. It's not completely finished, but we're pretty much done now. Though I'm alarmed to see that I might need to get some new LED lights. Because it looks like a couple of my LEDs are not working quite right anymore. 7 pineapple berries. I guess this is what happens when you kind of forget about these berries for 2 weeks. Oops. Oh well. Is there anything worth planting now? I'm in double digits with a lot of these now. Yeah, not really. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to take the long road now. So, we were told to head towards Lake Acuity. I'm not dressed for this, so give me a few minutes. Okay, so... Right, I was coming here to, dress appropriately. Because we're about to go somewhere quite cold. Do I have the money, though? Yes. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so... we're going to put on the winter style. Because where we're going, it's very cold. Yes, I realize I'm buying a lot of clothing, but hear me out. Those two clothings and the post-game one are the only ones I'll be buying. At least on stream. I don't know which side's easier. Take your pick. But we have almost every HM available now. There's 2 left. They are... Was Dive in this game? No. Okay, so there are only 2 left. They are Rock Climb and Waterfall, which, you know, Waterfall you don't get until the end of the game anyway. You know how that works. And the reason why I'm coming this way is, I haven't yet, and a little extra experience is nice. Okay, who do I want up first? Well, since this is a bird keeper. Fortunately, Drapion's no longer a bug type, so I guess that counts for something. Also, I just realized this person's level 31. That's actually quite a jump. I mean, I'm still miles ahead of these characters, but still. This guy's not a trainer. I believe he gives it a TM. It's not really that good of a move anyway. That's the best compromise that I could probably come up with, because if I shrink the screen anymore, it's going to cut off some stuff. Well, maybe if I... Yeah, there we go. Oh, never mind. It fits. That's actually a lot better. I really wish I had caught that earlier. Oh well. Because steel no longer resists dark. I actually have an answer for these guys now. Okay. Knew you were there. Anyone remember when the Ninja Boys in the previous generation used, like, cardboard cutouts to try to camouflage themselves into the background? It was either like a trifold tree or just a trifold that matched the cliff that they were hiding in. But I love how blatantly obvious it always was. Okay, since I got some viewers up, I'm going to let you all know that there will be no stream next week because I will be at AwesomeCon in DC. So Not going to be in the area. Don't think that I forgot about you. I'll bring you back something cool. Count on it. I'll try to remember to. I'm still torn as to what I'm cosplaying as. I kind of want to just be a Jedi because of lightsaber, but it's supposed to rain from what I heard. So that makes it that much better. Technically speaking, I could do that if I wanted to be, but I don't have that. I don't have that outfit. I have the opposite outfit. I'll have to buy the Pokeball belt at Walmart if I do that too. Too bad you can't find the Team Magma Pokeballs. That'd be pretty cool if you could, but unfortunately, that's not the case. I mean, I already have a life-size Charmander plush, but again, it's supposed to rain, so I don't think I should carry it. Okay, so we couldn't get very far through here before. Now we can. With the help of the king, B-Barrel. Now, there's no way to really say this without being rude, but the reason why they do that, having a B-Doof and B-Barrel do all the HMs, is because they knew that B-Barrel and B-Doof were the perfect HM slaves. Meaning they can learn every HM except Fly and Defog. Speaking of Defog. Now, to my knowledge, there's no trainers down here. Oh, come on. So, battling down in this is not as annoying, but since it's a cave, it's a lot more annoying to navigate with fog up. I think I have some super repel. I really don't want to encounter anything in here. There's really no point. Let's see. Oh, duh, it's on top of my list. It should be. Okay, I also want to highlight something here. There's a big lake down here. This lake is where you counter Feebas in the Gen 4 games. Unfortunately, it has the same method that it did in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, in which there are 4 random tiles that it can appear in on. It's different in every playthrough. And the best part is, with a super rod, it's still 50-50. So you might get... So if you find the tile somehow, you're still going to find Magikarp. Yeah. I'm happy that as of Gen 5, they made Feebas far less irritating to get. And I also believe starting in Gen 5, they made the evolution method less complicated. Well, less complicated and also more complicated at the same time. Less complicated in which you can have the Feebas hold a Prism scale. But you have to trade it with a friend. So you can just trade Pokemon with yourself like a friendless loser. Okay, so now for the longest trek across the entire Sinnoh region, in my opinion. Because this route is extremely long-winded. No pun intended. What is that guy doing? I mean, that's probably how I would... I would be wiping out a lot more than that if I attempted to ski. I have no grace. There, I said it. Oh yes, the first time in the underground. Wow, well that's annoying. Also, we're getting to a point where once we get... Like I said, once we get the 8th gym badge, we are going to switch to the final team that's supposed to be with this character that is based on my little Pokemon RP that I'm doing with a friend of mine. I'm also going to show you something a very huge oversight in this game. But we gotta get to the 7th gym first before you see the oversight. I am so glad they got rid of hail and then turned it into just straight up snow with different effects, because that made way more sense than hail. I'm sorry. It should have been snow to begin with. Yep, I've been doing something quietly in the background, and this is why I haven't been using any TMs that I can't buy. Finally. Now my Gallade can do more than just Psybeam. By the way, two of these are Pokemon I've never tried before in a playthrough. Actually, 3 of them are. I've never tried Magnezone because there was no easy way to do it back then. And I've never tried Drapion or Gallade in a proper playthrough. I'm not regretting my decision. Everyone else I've used. You smack me with a branch? How does this make sense? I guess tidal waves can still happen in the Arctic, can't they? Tell you what, Lilith, come August, there is something I will do. But, I might be really out of it that day. I don't really need that. I'll take you to our local convention that we have here. But typically it's when I go on vacation to Myrtle Beach. It's literally the Sunday after I get back. So yeah, I'm going to be very out of it, but I can at least promise that. But yeah, that's normally the timing, though. It's literally the Sunday after I get back from my long vacation. So, I'm going to be both refreshed and out of it at the same time. Because we always leave Myrtle Beach at like 4 in the morning. 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah, but that gives you the idea of an intro, like into what a Comic-Con is like. I'm going to something a little bigger this time around, but it gives you that experience. It's actually nice to have. It's also interesting to see how many nerds there are around here. Some people actually go all out. One year I saw things like, I saw some ridiculous cosplays that were spot on. Like, there's a guy dressed up as my guy from Naruto. There's a guy dressed as King Vegeta. I was Roxas from Kingdom Hearts during that one. Might be possible to piece something together. All you gotta do is just go with it. All you gotta think nothing of it and just go with it. It's like, I don't care how ridiculous I look. I put in some effort. I'm going to roll with it. First time we've seen this Pokemon. Hippopotas, and now time for the weather to change and not affect me in any way, because half of my team are ground types. Well, half of my teams are immune to Sandstorm, I should say. Unnecessary critical? Sure. How are you not dying of hypothermia? That hidey hole must have been extremely warm. Okay, one big thing that I will compliment this game on. The movement speed through this route is actually good. Originally, it would take forever to get through here, because the walking speed's slow to begin with. So you gotta imagine how much fun this would be back in the day. Oh yeah, did you see that? Did you see that we're getting another Legends game? Not until 2025 though, but that's the crazier part that's happening. Pokemon Presents did their little thing, and they point out that, hey, we're going to do another Legends game. It's going to be called Z to A and take place in Kalos. No, nobody does. All they did was show the trailer. But I've been enjoying people theorizing about it. Yeah, don't feel bad. Nobody knows anything about it. Because, again, all they did was just show a trailer. And they just kind of brushed on it a bit. So that's just them confirming, hey, this is happening. But the fact that it seems to take place in Kalos, whether ancient or something else is happening. And the fact that they're bringing back Mega Evolution excites me a lot, actually. Because that's still to this day is one of my favorite concepts. Don't get me wrong, terrestrializing is a cool idea. Dynamaxing was alright. Z-moves were honestly horrible, so... But, hey, not every gimmick can be a banger. One of the best theories that people are talking about are what the starters are going to be. Because in Arceus, they pulled 3 different starters from completely different regions and gave them a regional variant as their final evolution. Snover. Grass Ice. Horrible type combination. 2 of the worst defensive types slapped together, plus a quad weakness to fire. Yeah, that was not thought out very well. And many Pokemon returning that could have that still have their Mega Evolutions intact. Granted, I think they may end up following the whole, if they do end up following Legends Arceus' footsteps, there's not going to be any abilities. So, that makes them not as good, because Mega Sableye and Mega Mawile need their abilities to be good. Now MNJ TV did a video stating that the starters should not be the Kalos starters because that feels like a cop-out, because Legends Arceus let you get the 3 Sinnoh starters anyway in the wild, so I still agree with that. And then the other thing they should not have is the Cantonian starters as part of the give out. Like, you should still be able to find them in the wild as well, but I think those 6 should be disqualified. And then obviously the 3 they've already picked out for Legends Arceus are disqualified as well. However, I do agree that they shouldn't have regional variants and a Mega Evolution. I feel like that would be doing too much. If they give the stories a regional variant plus Mega Evolution, make it so only that variant can Mega Evolve for obvious reasons. Hey lady, you're crazy. You're crazy. Snow makes me bluer than rain. That being said, since Johto got snubbed, I feel like something should be done with either Totodile or Chikorita. Either would be interesting. And, do I was about to suggest Water Dark for Alligator variant, but that's starting to get overdone. So, what about Water Fighting? We don't have enough of those. Or Water Steel. Both arguments can be made for that Pokemon. If they did something with Meganium, I feel like it should be a Grass Fairy type. I mean, everything about it screams, have you played Pokemon Snap? The new one, that is. What they did with Meganium there. That's a prime example of, hey, maybe this should be a fairy type. Okay, so, real quick. We're almost at the 7th badge, okay? That rock right there is needed to evolve Eevee and the Glaceon. Why would it be here this late in the game when it really doesn't matter anymore? Also, this is weird. She gives you the spell tag, okay? Saying a visitor. You leave, and then go back in. And she vanishes. Ooh. Okay, so... there it is. It's like, where is the TM for that? Exactly. There are a lot of theories about... well, it's an inside joke with Pokemon at this point, how there's always a ghost girl now. Gen 4 was the one that started it. Although, if you want to get technical, I guess Gen 1 did with the Mother Marowak. But, technicalities. But in this game, we have two instances of ghost girls. There's the ghost girl and, well, ghost people in the old chateau. Then there was that lady. Gen 5 originally did not have one, but then there's the spooky house. No, it's the strange house in Black 2 and White 2. Then X and Y had the ghost girl that says, no, you're not the one. Alola didn't have one, but there was a bit of a sad subplot. So Game Freak really loves messing with the macabre, don't they? I mean, you also have the Channeler class, Medium class, and the Hex Maniac class. So, Suspicion of disbelief, anyone? Yeah, you need the experience. You can stay out there. Oh, Frontier. Most unreliable Wi-Fi provider in this area. So, these guys just kind of stand in your way. Standing guard is a very important assignment. I'll make this a success and earn myself a Clefairy. We're here to make... Doesn't disturb us. Oh, really? Huh. Well, it also depends on what your package is, too. But... Huh. Anyway, Snow Point City. Off of the banks of Lake Acuity. This is also how you get to the battle zones, I call them. Okay, so